All right, do we just YOLO it and add Podawful? Do you think?
Yeah, just add him.
All right, why not? Why not?
Yeah, just add him. Who cares?
Free ZipZap. We're not freeing that bitch. No.
All right, let's see what happens. Hello, Podawful.
So what do you guys say?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn up the
I don't know
mic,
why
then.
everybody thinks I'm gonna dox. I don't even know who any of these people are. How the fuck would I dox anybody?
I mean, fair enough. I don't know, dude. I just you can understand, right? I just don't.
You're not a doxer.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, you know why people think I'm a doxer, and this is why I wanted to come on. It's actually because of Salvo.
Because of Salvo, is that why people think? What? How did that all play out?
I'll tell you. What
Breaking
happened.
story. Let's go, people.
I was on Fireball. Right?
On Fireball.
Fireball 3, I think.
Yes.
I was one of the contestants. I was added last second because some guy stream and they kicked him out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they added me on, and then after my bit was done or whatever, I was kicked off. I became aware at some point that you could just get back on the stream, even though you could just add yourself back in there. And so I was causing a little mayhem in that way, but I wasn't doing anything wrong. My desktop, I didn't have my video on, just like I don't have it on now. But I had my desktop open, and my desktop had an image on it that had my address on it. My address. And I had an image of Vito. You guys know Vito, the pedo guy?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, my favorite
Yeah,
pedo.
Vito.
Yeah, we like him.
Everybody's second favorite pedophile. That's really bad that he's the second favorite pedophile, by the way, after Mr. Girl.
True.
You really
My
put yourself in
come
a
on,
bad
man.
spot when you make your whole thing being a pedo and then another guy beats you at your own game.
So sad.
But very sad, very sad. Many such cases. But so Vito, I have this picture of Vito up on my desktop as well.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody thinks that this image is Vito's docs, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know where the fuck Vito lives. So what happened was I have this image up as my desktop. I usually have this like video that plays on my desktop that's got Podawful branding on it. I'm out there. I'm trying to get people to watch, whatever. So, but that video wasn't playing, and I didn't realize it. I jump in. Salvo sees this, and this was proven, by the way. If you, I don't know if you're familiar with the Gunt News Network, but if you check him out on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Kinoshé.
Kinoshé.
Yeah, I love Kinoshé.
On Twitter.
We all love him.
Of course, love him. So this guy, he's got a tweet proving this. Here's what happened. Salvo sees my desktop. He sees the Vito. He sees the address. He assumes it's Vito's address. So he pretends like he's trying to kick me off the call. He's like, oh, and he puts himself up big screen on OBS, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, though, it goes back to Discord. I'm still there. The image pops up of my desktop. He even gives it the time to load. And then once it's up there and everybody's going, what the fuck? That's when he kicks me off. So the address is already seen. Now,
Gotcha.
that's where this whole doxing thing comes. Now, I want to be clear about something. Doxing is cool and fun. But
Okay.
here's the thing. The address was doxed, right? Nothing fucking happened. Nobody got hurt. Vito didn't get hurt. I didn't get hurt. Nobody. This whole doxing thing is like everybody's in such arms about it. What you don't like isn't doxing. What you don't like is swatting. That's like the only actual bad thing that can really happen from it. I'm 100% against swatting, but doxing is very funny. And I will say this. I agree with Salvo that giving out a guy's name is not doxing. It's legally not doxing. Just legally speaking, it really is. You can look this up. A person's name, your name isn't a fucking secret, man. Like your name is out there. That's what if somebody says hello to you, you give them your name. It's like, it's not a secret. There's no secret code inside your name that unlocks your ID or anything. And I don't know this Parking Tigers guy, As far as I know, I don't think I've ever spoken to him. And I don't remember his real name or anything, so I'm not saying it here or anything. But I saw him in chat freaking out like, there he goes, Salvo's doxing me again. And it's like, I assume that means Salvo on this stream at some point said his real name. But it's like, well, I didn't fucking know that was your name. So you doxed you just now, retard. Because I didn't know that was you until you said it. He just said the name. I don't know. And then on top of that, if you've already been doxed once, and this is something everybody gets wrong, and it's like, it's actually very embarrassing. You sound like a child when you react this way. If you've been doxed already, you cannot be doxed again. You don't get victim points and sympathy points when someone else then says your info. The doxing is a one-time deal. Once it's out there.
I mean, if you got doxed on like, it'd be different if like Keemstar tweeted out your address versus like, I don't know, some like random Twitter thread, right?
Sure,
like,
but if some random if Ass Sailor puts out your docs, is that your name?
ASST, yeah.
Ass Sailor, I thought that was a weird name. If Ass Sailor puts out your docs, right, and only a few people see it, whatever. I get what you're saying. And then Keemstar sees that and then puts it out himself. I'm not saying he would do that, obviously.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously, but yeah.
But like, if that were to happen, right? Keemstar's still not the one who doxed you. It still would be Asked Sailor because Keemstar got it from Asked Sailor, and anybody could have done that. I just see it so often where someone's like, they doxed me again. That's what the Parking Tigers guy said in the chat. He's like, he doxed me again.
I think when they say they dox them again, they're like saying you're glorifying, you're spreading the dox again. You're confirming the dox.
Yes. But again, I don't feel bad for you twice. So shut up. Like you're just being gay about it. And you know what never helps anything is running to everybody and going, I'm being doxed. And they're doing it again. And they're doing it again. Because then it just makes people go, oh, what's his fucking name? Oh, let me go see what it is. It's the Barbra Streisand effect. Like this is a known, like South Park, figured this out 30 years ago. So I just want to say that I do think it is gross that Salvo, I'm against anybody being a cum guy, somebody who's into cum. They're so into cum, they can't stop themselves from trying to cum with everybody. I don't know when Salvo first started doing what he does or anything, but, I think he's had a big year the last year, and he let it go to his head a little too quick, and he didn't know how to handle himself, and he's a cum guy, and this is always a bad combination of things. I've seen this happen a million times. It's too easy. It's too easy to get Discord pussy, and when you're a cum guy, you're going to try it. And I obviously, I feel bad for his wife and everything. And it is disgusting, of course, that he's also a PP guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he did try to play off. He said right before he left, he's not a PP guy. And I love it for him. If he's still listening and wants to come back and correct me, please feel free to do that. I'm not trying to tell tales out of school, but this is just what I heard right before he left. He tried to say he's not a PP guy, right?
Yeah.
He was like, no, I've never done that. I would do it if my partner wanted to, but I would never do that. But like 10 minutes before that, he said PP is just really warm water. And it's like, okay, well, are you pissing on yourself then? Because that's actually fucking weirder if that's what's going on. So, he's a PP guy, but whatever. Listen, people get off. You probably jack off the anime or something. I don't know. So, and
unfortunately, I don't.
More disgusting.
I do that every single night.
Every single night. And it probably, in those animes, those people are pissing on each other too. And it's probably a little kid doing it. And then the age play thing is disgusting.
Elmo took notes. He took notes.
The age play. No, I just this is my job. I just think about these things constantly. I constantly think about Salvo fucking girls from the internet. That's what you guys are up to.
So I gotta ask though, why did you have your own address on the screen when you pulled that up?
It was.
Was it like an accident?
Going through my information, like it's my stuff. Like it's my computer. It's my desktop.
Gotcha. Because I've never seen the uncensored screenshot. Obviously, it's like, was it just like Like, was it just like a document you accidentally had pulled up?
Yeah, it was just like, it was literally a docs. It was
Gotcha.
a document.
Gotcha.
So, but this is what I wanted to say. This is the most important thing. I was hoping Salvo would still be on when I got on, because, to be honest, there's a question not being asked that easily could have been asked, would have made this stream a whole lot better, and would have revealed a lot of things. I think there's a lot of weak performances on this stream so far. I do give this stream, I apologize. Asked Sailor, this is my first time ever seeing you, but I would grade this stream a complete F. So
Nah,
far.
you're good. You're good. I obviously wasn't very prepared, man. Like that's fair enough.
Including,
Yeah.
That's including like Keemstar came on, did a bad showing. That guy Nick the Oreo, when he weighed in, and I do mean weighed in, he had a bad show. Like, listen, you had a lot of help on this one, and it still stank.
Yeah.
So I do. There's one big question. I'm not going to tell you what the question is because, I'm not going to help you out. Who cares? But if he was still here, I would definitely ask it. I implore people, if they try to hit Salvo up. Salvo won. People aren't going to like that in the chat. Salvo sounded cooler than everyone who came at him tonight because he just straight up didn't care. He said, I would do this to anybody. So I'm not upset that other people do it to me. That's why everybody got put back on their heels and lost. It was kind of gay that he ran away when, an autistic guy showed up or whatever. But
I did it.
I mostly wanted to come on here because I actually, before this was all leaked and everything, I became aware of this situation through my own personal dealings with Salvo. It's actually the same way I got onto Fireball originally, is he and I would DM. And I was also like Discord force raped by Salvo. He raped me.
I mean, fair enough.
He made me do something called a diarrhea burrito. And I was forced to do this through his manipulation. You see, he's a master manipulator. This guy who tugs at his beard and has fucking Tourette's and is drunk on stream. This guy could, talk circles around the likes of Keemstar. And, he's a genius. He's an Omega level mutant variant genius. He's an Olympic level athlete as well. And so I thought I was talking to a big star, Salvo Pancakes. And I thought I was a special girl. I thought I was the only one. I thought I was getting it all. I was queen for the day every time he spoke to me.
Yeah.
And I had no clue he was doing this with all these other women as well. I don't know if you know this. I'm a girl.
Oh yeah. Transgender, I assume.
He also forced me through Discord manipulation. One of the classic. It's like a lot like gaslighting. This is one of those classic, totally real psychologist sort of terms. Discord manipulation. What he did was he made me mail him my blood.
Ooh.
And I don't know what he wanted it for. I don't know what he did with it, but he said the whole time it was in transit. Like he forced me to give him a tracking code for the blood. And he said the whole time he would just sit there every day staring at that tracking code, seeing where it was. Like when it showed up in, Wichita, Kansas at the facility there, he said he was masturbating the entire time. And I don't know if he's into blood. I don't know what he wanted to do with it. But I was, and I have to stress this, essentially raped.
You were.
Believe all victims, am I right?
And I find it deplorable that Keemstar didn't have me on his show to discuss my dealings with this. I don't know if these other girls, had something to offer Keemstar that made them, because I've learned my lesson. I will never be raped through Discord again.
Yeah, it's like a spell.
It is. It's Salvo has these hypnotic eyes. You know what I mean? He's got these. He's got this way and this oratory. He's got this way about him. This oratory about him.
Sexual. Yeah.
What's that?
Almost gone sexual.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what that means, but I agree with you wholeheartedly.
And
he told me he has some sort of diaper fetish as well. I don't know if that's an age play thing or a piss play thing. Apparently Apparently, him and Red Bar, it's something they do together or something. I don't know.
They do it every Tuesday. Yeah.
What are you 5? What the fuck was that? They do it every Tuesday. I can't remember I think middle school was the last time I heard that one.
Damn.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, this has been an absolute failure of a stream. I'm very happy to be a part of it.
Hell
I'm glad
yeah.
my name will go down in the history books as being part of one of the easiest layups fucking bricked ever. You literally had a PP guy on stream, by the way. Like, why isn't the name of this the Salvo PP stream?
I mean, fair enough.
See?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, it's obvious. It's right there. You threw in the Keemstar when he showed up, obviously. But you didn't even take 2 seconds to think of how funny stream is when dealing with a PP guy. Yeah, again, this should have been a slam dunk. And you basically tripped over your own tennis shoes. Some kid tied them together back in the locker room. You fell on your face, and you were taken immediately to the school clinic.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
they're saying fix your mic, you amateur. I don't have a mic. Was that me? I don't know if they're talking about me.
Is that me? You don't sound bad on my end. Do I sound bad to you?
No, it sounds fine. I don't know. It might be me. I don't have I have professional equipment. I don't have it plugged in right now. I'm building a desk right now while we're talking.
I gotcha.
So if you're hearing me build my desk, I apologize.
No problem.
Your story sucks.
And, I hope you don't mind. I'm eating Arby's.
Look, I just want to say subscribe to Bay ASMR if you like ASMR videos. That's all. Your story sucks. Also, June 29th in theaters.
All right.
I don't know.
I mean, this was all really autistic, from all ends. So I think we're gonna end it right here, guys.
Don't delete it. Don't delete this in embarrassment.
Oh well, no, obviously not. This is my most popular stream yet. I gotta keep some fucking likes and shit, you know.
They're saying in the chat room you should change the name of this stream to Salvo Piss Fetish Pancakes featuring Podawful, which I kind of agree with that one. Me personally.
All right. I mean, maybe.
Sailor, listen, I don't know about the name Ask Sailor. I'd change it.
It's ASST is short for assistant. That's
well, that's not the way the kids are reading it nowadays.
Fair enough.
You know, like the band MGMT?
I'm not gonna delete CJ. Yeah, no, I don't know them.
Okay, there's this band, and MGMT means management. And I always thought you were supposed to call them management, but then it turns out you're supposed to call them MGMT. Somebody.
Oh.
So I'm reading your name as Asked Sailor. I would change that. I would definitely change the anime avatar. That's not good. That's not working for you at all.
You don't like it? You don't like the avatar?
I absolutely hate it. I really thought you'd be like, are you? I'm not saying this to be mean.
Yeah, no.
The spirit it's intended. Are you a gay guy?
No, I'm not.
I'm not joking. And like, not that it matters. It's fine if you are. I'm a girl. Who cares? Yeah. But it comes across that you're gay when I look at. I'm not joking. Like, there's something about it where I assumed you'd be. Who's that guy that Salvo made out with?
Edwin.
Yeah, I thought you'd be an Edwin type. You know what I mean?
I mean,
by the way, how did people see him make out with that guy? Like, that guy's got AIDS, right?
I don't think so. But maybe.
Probably after sharing his girlfriend like that.
What's that?
Probably after sharing his girlfriend like that with Salvo.
True.
Because like I thought that was I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with the Edwin guy too much. He talked about me on his stream one time, but I've only watched him that one time, and I didn't know, like, he seems like he might be a victim of AIDS, and I thought maybe that's the joke, is like, look at me, I'm making out with an AIDS guy.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a bad, a lot of great people have AIDS. So, anyway, your avatar and like the general sense, you seem like a great guy.
Thank you. I'm not a great guy, but
you're not good at this, like what you're doing.
You fucking suck.
I mean, okay, that's fair enough. But like, think about it. I was just trying to troll. I was just trying to troll Salvo Pancakes on Twitter. Like, fuck with him. I didn't think this would actually happen. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, you know why he picked you, right?
Yeah, because I'm retarded. But
No.
Yeah, that's right.
This is the biggest insult of all. This isn't me insulting you.
Yeah.
Salvo. This is Salvo insult.
Dude, I'm not gonna get like ass mad. You don't have to like preface everything with like, oh, I'm not. Yeah, I don't care.
I know how listen. I've got as a girl with this voice.
Yeah.
I come across a certain way. People who even like know who I am, I come across as like this mean person. So I like to preface when it's a stranger, just so you know what my heart says. Like Jesus Christ is inside my heart when I say this. Salvo picked you to do this on because he figured no one would fucking watch and he'd get away with it.
Yeah.
And this way he gets to say, like the trick is he gets to say, I talked about it. I went on, I let anyone say whatever they wanted to say. And it's like, well, yeah, but you did it on a guy's channel who's got 711 subscribers or whatever. Like that's, it's not really the same thing as doing it openly, publicly. Why not go on Daniel Keem's podcast or whatever.
I mean, to be fair, he had already agreed to go on Shot from the Point tomorrow, and I was just like I really hope I didn't cuck like Shot from the Point or anything like that. I hope I didn't like fuck them. But I was like replying under all of his tweets, like, you fucking pussy, get on my stream.
I don't know who that is. Are they big?
It's Tommy C. He has at least like 50K. So.
Isn't that a retarded guy?
I don't know. Sorry, what'd you say, Eddie?
Were you streaming before like Salvo was on?
No, I was just like fucking around, and then I saw him agree to come on, so I just like hopped out of bed and went on my computer.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you. I definitely give you points for doing it. Like I've been there before, where this is what I do every day. Is I just go on the internet and I go, well, this will never work, and then weird things happen.
Yeah.
And so it's great that you took the chance. It's great that you went through with it. You fucked up in every single other aspect possible.
I mean, that's fair enough. Like,
including not bringing me on sooner. That was a huge mistake.
Honestly, I just get in trouble because like I just like talk too much at this point. Like I had like Deaf Noodle tweet out a video of mine at one point, and like I went back and rewatched the video, and I like sounded like an actual like retard in that video, right? And I was like, damn, this is kind of embarrassing. But I was like, whatever, I'm getting subscribers and shit from it. So
yeah, it's just insane. We've been mutuals for a long time, and you joined one of my Twitter Spaces once. I
Mm-hmm.
remember.
Yeah.
And I was like,
also, is that your bed in the background?
Is it? Is my bed in the background?
Is that what I'm seeing there? Is your bed? What is
yeah,
it?
like the blue shit right here.
Yeah, you got it. We got, guys, this is a new rule for 2023 from now on. I'm trying to uplift the community.
This isn't the bed. This isn't the bed. This is just a pillow. I have one.
Oh, it's just a pillow.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God, because I keep seeing people streaming from their bedroom. I can see their bed in the background. That's like having your toilet in the background. Like, if you wouldn't stream in front of your toilet, you shouldn't be streaming in front of your bed. That's where a man lays his head, makes his business with a lady. So I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to help you out here. Maybe you'll be the next Salvo Pancake.
The next Salvo Pancake? Sorry?
How much do you like pee?
Fuck, dude. Unfortunately, I don't like pee. I'm not.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not a freak like Flamenco. I don't like getting pegged. I don't like drinking piss.
Now, Flamenco, I don't know. That apparently wasn't really him before, but if he is,
no. That I had Flamenco added on Discord, so
yeah. I've talked to him before too. I think that was a fake.
You added the real one, but I saw the fake one in the server. Oh, Colton moment. All right, chat. I fucked up Flamenco's appearance. Colton.
All right, here's the thing. We got to get Flamenco in here because
get him in.
I've been trying to help. Listen, I try to help everybody. I'm a nobody, but I try to help everyone. I try to raise up the community.
Mm-hmm.
The commentary community. Are you guys familiar with that?
I think I heard of it.
Podawful. I have a question.
Worse. So, yeah.
Wait, go ahead. Finish.
All right. Well, I was just going to say, I've been trying to help Flamenco out because I know everybody's saying he's a pedo. And maybe he is. In fact, probably. But if he's telling the truth and he's not, and a lot of it is sort of based on conjecture, that's kind of unfair. And I came up with a brilliant way for him to prove whether or not he's a pedo. And he's dodging me at every turn on this.
Fair enough. I actually had a conversation with Flamenco like yesterday, and I literally told him, I was like, dude, you realize the only reason you're getting farmed so hard is because you keep like spurging out, right? And he was like, well, these people are like maliciously attacking me. I'm like, no, dude, they're fucking making fun of you. What are you talking about?
All right, let me float this by you, assed sailor.
Yes.
Do you have like a real name I can call you?
You could just
Assistant.
yeah, you could just call me Sailor if you want. I don't know.
Look,
that
hold
sounds
on.
Like,
I want to
that
say
sounds
something
like
real quick.
That sounds like I'm waving, like I'm going, "Ooh, hey, Sailor." Like, again, it just doesn't work for me, man. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Wait,
Go ahead.
Look, I need to say something, all right? Sailor, I feel gay saying that. Look, I feel bad for how I treated you earlier. How I called you boring and all
Dude,
that.
I don't fucking care, man. I don't care.
No, but I'm just something, asshole. Shut the fuck up. All right, listen. I feel bad for treating you so mean. So I'm going to
I'm not a guy. I'm a
contact
girl. In the
Tigers.
chat room, they keep calling me a guy. Please.
I don't.
Yeah, can we cut the transphobia in chat, please?
Listen. If Parking Tigers or CJ Brown are in chat, I will debate them right now on why they are manipulators who use women for attention.
I was trying to debate CJ Brown earlier too. I was like tweeting at him, like trying to fuck with
in
him.
here. Let's get CJ.
Yeah, CJ, where are you?
Hold on, let me get my laptop so I don't cut out.
All
I
right.
haven't mattered. Okay, I can add it.
Yeah, Adam.
Anyway, listen. Sorry,
hold
the
on, I'm
chat's
gonna
making me laugh.
Disconnect.
Like,
for a
I
second.
want to float this. Listen, what? God, I cannot call you Sailor. I just want to float this idea by you, though. This is what I proposed to Flamenco so he could prove he's not a pedophile.
Mhm.
Tell me what you think of this idea. Tell me you wouldn't watch this at the very least.
All right.
We do a stream. I would host it. Okay, because I'm a neutral third party. I'm one of the few people online who doesn't, if he's a pedo, if he's not, I don't really care. I don't even really know who Flamenco is that well. And so I'd host it. Flamenco would come on, and he would be filmed from he has to be on camera with his face. And I know, he was face doxed, a fake type of dox, but he was face doxed or whatever. So everybody knows what he looks like now, so that's fine. You see his face the whole time. And all you see is me and him. However, in a separate chat window that only he and I can see, I would show him random photos, okay? Pictures of everyday things like grass or cows or, a factory or bats or something. And then, but occasionally, a photo might be in there of a little kid. Now, obviously, not CP. I'm not going to have that, but just a kid, just the kind that you see that comes in the frame when you buy one from Walmart, and just throw that in there. And you can't see this guy, but he'd be on the call with us. I know a doctor, a real doctor, an accredited doctor, and I would have him watching another camera stream of Flamenco's penis to see if there's any movement.
This seems fair.
True.
Okay, and we're calling this the PP test. Now, now the doctor would tell us whether or not, in his, esteemed and expert opinion, if Flamenco is a pedophile or not based on this test. It's a very simple test. I don't think it would take much time. Again, we've got a real Mexican doctor who's willing to do this. And
no, it's got to be a Jewish doctor or an Asian doctor. I mean,
no, this is a real. Listen, this is a real Mexican doctor. He's seen this sort of thing.
He's not a real doctor, bro. Come on.
No, he is. He's accredited in Mexico, and Flamenco has been dodging me on this at every turn. Now, what do you think? Is this a good idea or not?
That's an amazing fucking idea. I must admit.
I think it's only fair.
Yeah.
How could you not watch it? Number one. And I told him, like, you want to do
pure entertainment.
I'll give you all the super chats, but only if you win and you're not a pedophile. If you are a pedophile, I would have to keep those and split those with the doctor. Whatever he wants, or however he wants to do it, we can make it happen as long as, it's in a controlled environment where he can't be cheating.
You're going to string him up like a Clockwork Orange with the fucking lids?
Yeah, the Ludovico technique.
All right.
I was thinking of doing
All
it
right.
that way.
Hey, CJ and Colton, before you guys get into it, CJ, I just have to ask,
Colton's a fucking retard.
Okay, well, why is your profile
Why'd you
picture?
join then, you fucking faggot?
Why is your profile picture Doobie? I've always wondered that on Discord.
I don't fucking know.
You don't know? You're not a doobster, or I don't know.
Doobie, I've been giving Doobie a headache for a couple months.
Oh, see, okay, I gotcha. So
Just like you give everyone else.
All right, go ahead, you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Colton. What kind of
Well,
spazzy bullshit do you have for me today?
All right. So, do you have an answer to the questions I asked you on Doc's stream yet?
What? Yeah, I have an answer for everything. I'm going to be live tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I'm not watching it because you're fucking boring and retarded and sloppy. But do you? Okay. So,
Colton,
did you ever? Did you
Colton.
lie when you claimed that there were other girls who were led on by Salvo for 6 months other than Clara?
Dude, you're caught in this autistic fucking loop that just
Well,
never
I don't know
ends.
if it
You're
really
such
is
a
because
third.
it seems
Okay,
like
you gotta
there's
answer
so
him though.
much-
Come on, you can't just call him autistic. You gotta answer him.
Out of here. Kick this fucking scumbag out of here. Colton sucks.
I just Colin
that's
wanted to
not
talk
how this
to.
works. Answer the question, buddy. Come on.
What is the question, Colton? You're just asking nonsense questions because you're spazzing out.
How many women did Salvo lead on for 6+ months?
I don't fucking. Why don't you ask the girls? I don't fucking know.
Well, all right. There was me.
There's.
I thought you were Hold on. I thought you were headlining this whole sort of story.
No, dude. I found out about it like 2 weeks ago, and then I told you guys, and now everybody gets to make content out of it. I'm a nice guy.
Okay, so, but I thought you got upset that Keemstar was getting the wrong idea at one point, so you did your own stream, like panicking, because you were so concerned about the narrative.
Well, yeah, because Keemstar's a fucking snake, and he doesn't give a fuck about anybody besides himself. So of course I wanted to get ahead of him.
Okay, but you're moral. You have morals.
I didn't say that shit. Fuck you, Colton, you dumbass bitch. Fuck you.
Well, at least you're not pretending that you do, so that's good. So,
what do you want from me?
So
you
refuse to answer the question that there are more than there's more than Clara who was led on for 6 months. Now, chat, for a little bit of context, the reason for that is because CJ and Tigers, both on separate occasions, said that Salvo led on girls for 6+ months.
Jesse, do you see what it's like in the commentary community, man? These people are just so fucking.
I wouldn't know. I'm not.
Dude, it's all day. Like,
yeah, see, they're always interrupting people who are making points.
I'm sorry, I don't do
They're always
commentary.
interrupting people making points. So here's the deal. Is on at least 2 separate occasions I could think of. CJ once on his own stream that he fired up, like panicking or whatever because of Keem, and another time in my
Can I just
chat,
get this in writing or
Tiger
something?
said
Can I get it in writing?
They both said that Salvo was leading on girls for 6 months. Now, according to Clara, that was a detail that only pertained to her own story after she had told them multiple times that she wanted to be left out of it. And they just kept ignoring that and kept hinting at her story behind her back, which just upset.
You know what my favorite
got her to admit to?
Oh my god, you're so right about that. And my favorite thing about you is all the ugly zits on your face. I love all the little fucking zits. Ooh, they're everywhere. It's
yeah, you want some pus in your mouth, buddy? You like that? I feel like you have worse kinks than Salvo.
Ew.
Guys, please, a lady is present. Me.
All right, so.
You're so ugly
Chad, that's
and
what's
weird.
going on. They kept bringing up.
By the way, speaking of that, I just want to say that
Clara's
Bay
situation
ASMR
behind her
in the
back.
chat is a white trash woman who's jealous of another female.
No, Bay ASMR's cool. Bay ASMR's cool.
No, I could easily kill her in a fight.
Yeah, it is the story. Clara was definitely the one mostly wrong, but she did want to stay private. And
well, why don't you go fuck her then? Go fuck Clara. Go hang out with her, dude. I'm not involved.
So that's the unfortunate deal. So why didn't I message you back? I didn't see you message me. I'll look. I'm sorry.
Go deal. Go deal with the people you have a real
lot.
problem with. You're just fucking getting me caught in the crossfire out of your autism.
But CJ, I thought you broke the story.
Oh, I did.
So you're caught in the crossfire.
And if anybody, Keemstar, he wants to tell you otherwise, it's a lie. I broke the story, and Keemstar will never forget that.
Okay. You know, this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen, with CJ. This is why you don't want to associate with him. He's the exact same personality type as Salvo.
You're such a little hall monitor. Fuck you.
Every time that you catch him on something in a serious debate, his immediate response is to sort of kick a joke into it. Except the difference is with Salvo.
You demanded I come on, asshole.
Yeah, because I wanted to display your character, and you're doing it perfectly for me. Thank you very much. So, chat, this is why, this is CJ Brown.
What's your character?
Exactly how you're seeing him. He definitely tries to avoid everything. So, no, I think people can associate with you if they want.
Can I give you a little life lesson?
Displaying your personality on clear.
Life
chat,
lesson?
you can make up your own decision.
Are you gonna
No.
keep filibustering?
Can I give you a lesson on ending yours? because
Okay,
that's all I care
here's a
about.
little lesson in life, Colton. If retards ask you
I
questions,
trust
you don't have to
nothing
answer them.
that you say. The only thing you teach me
It's
would
a
probably
filibuster.
fucking like get me raped, like your dad was. I just don't want to hear anything from you. You're just the absolute worst.
Creepy.
I don't know. I'm not the one who tries to use women after they say no. That's kind of a yikes for me. But yeah, I just think that's I guess you can do what you want. I just hope that she gets away from.
What do you do for? What do you do for? Like, what do you do stuff outside? I mean, do you work? How old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay, Colton, you're such a pathetic little worm.
All right, CJ. I just put up a poll in the chat. If everyone could look at my screen on stream right now, who is prettier, CJ or Colton? Okay, so this is what Colton looks like. We got right here, and then we have this is CJ's face. Okay, so let's who's prettier?
Dude, I literally look like Shrek.
Okay, and the next poll is who's prettier, Podawful or ASMR.
Let's see. So here we have CJ. Keep this in mind. And here we have Colton. Okay, now the picture of Colton's a little farther away, but yeah. Colton, you're winning.
Wait, why are you comparing? This is bullshit. Why is why is that my picture?
I couldn't find it. I went to the first thing I could find. Okay, I'm sorry.
You're so gay. I'll DM
I'm
you
voting
one.
for
okay. We're getting a new Colton, but you're winning
Chad,
though.
vote for me. We need Colton 2024. Let's go, boys. Yeah, I'll send one for when I was like 14. Hold on.
All right, let's go.
No, not actually. I'm just.
I voted for Colton. She's hot.
Yeah,
she is. She is pretty cute. I will say.
Jesse likes the zits.
Oh.
Yes.
Colton, or I mean CJ, I gotta ask you though, why do you hate Bunk so much?
Bunk's been going around lying about me like a little.
Wait, CJ
freak.
looks like a pedophile.
Okay,
Why is
but
that picture like that? Wait,
okay, I can understand, but like
creepiest
before all this shit with public, like in the private discords, why'd you hate Bunk so much?
He wears Xanderhall merch.
That's the reason.
That's it.
That's it. I mean, fair enough. Xander Hall is a little soy.
What more do you need?
But I mean, are you gonna box Bunk? That's what I gotta ask.
I agreed to it. Yeah, I'm boxing him.
Oh, I'm very excited.
CJ, why do you hate Willie Mac show?
I hate his videos. They're awful.
They're good though. They're well researched. What do you mean?
They're not well researched. He's an idiot. He gets all his
nobody knows who the
from Reddit.
pictures are. Restart the poll. Nobody knows who's in the picture.
What do you restart the poll? Okay.
Also, I'm gonna kill.
Stop the count. Stop the steal.
Okay.
Hold on. First off, I gotta send you an actual picture of me. I don't know. That was so weird. Dude, I better not lose this to a fucking, like...
You won. Alright, that's it. You won this.
Hold on, I don't even ever take pictures of myself.
What picture did you use for me?
I
have it on stream right now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, you know what?
I mean, that's hot. I don't know why people didn't vote for you. I mean, maybe it's because
I'm looking good, dude. I'm looking dripping. Look at that lighting.
Yeah, maybe it's because this picture is more hot than pretty. I don't know.
Look at that. I love my little chubby cheeks. You guys are gonna learn to love me.
When I look at CJ, I feel like I got called into the principal's office.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
CJ, why does your
it looks like the principal's gonna touch me. I don't like that.
CJ, I gotta ask, I realize my setup isn't the best, but why does your room back here look like a woman's? Are you in your wife's room or something like that?
Dude, that is such a fucking trap, man. My furniture looks nice. I don't know.
I mean, it looks nice, but it looks like a woman bought it.
No,
I got one, boys.
He's right. That looks like when I let my girlfriend.
Show that one. Show that one.
Listen,
you gotta be clear who these are. You gotta be clear.
All right, this is Colton. Colton has the soy phone case. It's Star Wars, okay? And this is CJ,
fuck
okay?
You, I drew that asshole. It's not just Star Wars.
CJ has the woman furniture.
GLaDOS, it's R2D2.
And so we're gonna restart the poll. Oh shit, I gotta retype it.
That was me on my trans arc. That was when I was a trans woman for a week and I named myself Colleen.
Oh my god.
I'm very fabulous. Look at how
that's a wild photo.
Damn, bro, you got a lot of pics like that.
Well, Jesse, you're gonna love Colton.
Who's
Why
prettier,
you
chat?
misspelled my name? Delete the poll. Redo the poll. My name is not
I'm sorry.
Cotton, it's Colton.
I'm retarded. Okay, you're fine. You're fine.
Suck. Jesus.
Oh no. Oh.
It's also kind of cheating to make the poll say who is prettier, because pretty is something you think about as a lady.
True.
Well, then I win. I win, guys. Chat. I win. I'm prettier.
Listen to Colton. Like
I'm a strong,
begging to win the Who's Prettier contest right now.
I need to win. I need to win. I'm prettier.
I don't know. I think
Colton, you're so sad.
I think Clotton has a real strong jaw.
Yeah.
It's very important for my self-esteem that I win this poll, chat. Come on, chat. We can do this.
I'm voting for Clotton. Sorry, CJ.
I'm pissed at the fucking...
I voted for him too.
Vote for Clotton.
Wait,
Vote for Clotton
Jesse,
2024.
we haven't acknowledged that we were fucking teammates on Fireball, and here we are.
Yeah, that's true. We were teammates, and we dropped the ball real. We should have won, to be honest.
Remember, my phone wouldn't work, so I couldn't get into the call. It was such a disaster.
It was a fucking mess. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and reveal the truth about something with that that I haven't said before, but why not? Because Salvo, there's no chance he watches this. He'd be too embarrassed to watch everything that's happened here so far. And
I would love to talk to Salvo, man. I wish he'd talk to me through any of this.
Well, here's what happened. That guy who porn bombed the stream.
Yeah.
He and I planned.
Speaking for funny.
You planned that with him?
We planned that together.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
come on, chat. Vote Cloten. Vote Cloten.
Jesse, what would happen is, I guess Salvo thought like all the time I was like plotting against him and stuff, and he must have thought that was like me doing like a power move against him.
Yeah, well, it was.
Well, Jesse,
I had a bunch of DMs from CJ saying that he was plotting against Salvo.
Wait, Jesse,
Me too, honestly.
Jesse, what's your whole beef?
Oh, I also have DMs. I'd like to debate parking, but he's too much of a pussy. He'll never do it. But I have
Jesse,
DMs
what's your
from
whole
parking
beef
where
with
he's like
Vito?
gloating about Clara's situation. Huh?
Jesse, what's your whole beef with Vito? Like,
My beef with the pedophile?
Okay. Why do you not like? So why do you think he's a pedophile? I think that's the better question to ask.
Why are you against touching kids when you do it all the time?
Multiple times.
Aren't those like jokes though? I'm not very familiar with Vito, so I could be talking out of my ass here. But aren't those jokes?
The reason everyone says he's a pedo is because of this one particular tweet where he said. At first, you would think it was just very poorly worded. He said something. I'm not going to remember it for.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He said something along the
Come on,
lines
chat.
of. He said something along the lines of. I can't remember what it was now, but he said something about pedophiles, but then used "we" in the sentence as if he's one of them.
Oh, so...
And then somebody asked for clarification. They said "we," and then he tweeted back to them and said "we." So it just looked bad. And then there were other things even before that, but I have watched him melt down on numerous occasions on multiple different people's streams and his own, where he will make these quote unquote jokes. But the joke is he says, I'm going to go fuck a 14-year-old girl. That's the entire joke. That's it. He said if somebody's got like a child or a little sister or what the fuck.
Do you think he's like testing the waters to kind of like out him? Like, what is he trying to do when he's doing that shit?
Yeah, I think that about Mr. Girl. I think that about all of these people.
Kind of like hiding in plain sight type shit. I think that's what Salvo was doing too.
Listen, I'll tell you this. What doesn't help him, in my point of view, is because I'd have no problem with somebody making a joke, like that. I really don't. Like, of course, you should be able to joke about whatever. We're in this sort of purity spiral right now. It's like the early 90s with this pedo stuff where, it's like satanic panic, but with pedos right now, which is understandable because it turns out everyone in charge of the world is fucking children. So I get it, but not everybody. Like everybody is very quick to call everybody else a pedophile. It's sort of like Hitler now, where like the first thing, I don't know what is that law about how long it takes before you get called Hitler in an argument. That's the new one is
chat. We're neck and neck.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should.
It's very important.
But
make sure you guys
the
vote
thing
for
that
Colton,
ruins
by
it-
the way. It's very important to him.
Vote
the thing
for
that
Cloten.
ruins it-
Vote for
the thing that
Cloten.
ruins
Fuck
it
Colton.
for
We need to
Vito
vote for
for
Cloten.
me is that his co-host is Dick Masterson, who also has quite a bit of evidence against him for possibly pedophile. He number one, he's a cum guy like Salvo. He's into cum.
Look at that pretty girl.
He sucks off dudes that he meets on Craigslist. He goes to Burning Man and fucks guys. He gets fucked.
Ew,
in the
what the
ass.
fuck? And he's on like a red pill podcast?
Huh?
He's on like a red pill podcast and he's like
Nah,
fucking
not
dudes
really.
and doing all this shit.
His podcast is like a ripoff of Adam Carolla, basically.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's basically all he does. But the his character is being this like manly man who is really into ladies. Meanwhile, he literally dresses as a cow in the bedroom and wants his udders sucked. Like, I'm not kidding. He calls himself Juju the cow, and this was confirmed by ex-girlfriends of his. So, and it apparently it's based around his.
Let's go, we won.
It's apparently based around the fact that he's got a very small penis. There was a live show he did where he got naked and people saw it, and so the speculation is that maybe he's into to little kids because his penis is small. And he got called out on the internet for liking the movie Cuties. Like he kept defending the movie Cuties, which, okay, fine. If you're a contrarian and that's your thing, whatever. But when you add all these things together and there's some kind of strange stuff going on with him and his live-in girlfriend.
Oh my! See, that to me, that's the weirder stuff. Because he's turned her into like a slave type thing. It seems like
there's
scary.
some really weird stuff with her, and she's an elementary school teacher.
Oh, weird. She looks like the girl from The Shining.
And it's known for a fact that they brought over a 17-year-old girl to their house and got her drunk and probably did stuff with her. So, like, when you add it all together and Vito's involved with these people and, like, Vito's biggest defender is this guy.
Well, they went to high school together.
And all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't actually have a problem with Vito. It's funny to make fun of him because he is an out pedophile. So, like, that's just funny. I don't know.
It's a bold thing to be.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm headed out of here. Thanks for having me on, Ass Sailor.
Oh shit! I was muted. No problem, CJ. Have a good night.
Take care.
I told you I'm retarded. I don't know what you want.
All right. I just want to say I love Sarah. Also, I sent you. I completely forgot. I have a fucking dumbass Christmas card joke that I made at fucking in December. So I just sent that to you. I'm in it.
All right, cool.
That's my puppets from my movie.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, see you, man. We're probably gonna end stream here, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed
what did we
it.
learn here today, everybody? Let's go over the lessons.
I just got kneeled on.
Today.
Not be retarded. I don't know.
No, lesson number 1: don't be a PP guy on the internet. You can be a PP guy.
True.
Don't ever type about it anywhere online ever. That's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2: if you somehow out of nowhere, while making a joke, get a pretty big interview on a pretty funny topic, don't fucking blow it immediately. Particularly if one of the biggest YouTubers, Keemstar, shows up. Don't make it the worst stream that's ever happened ever. Number 3: don't keep Podawful waiting. He's the most entertaining part of the stream. Number 4: Podawful is the one who actually porn bombed Salvo's Fireball stream. Number 5: Salvo is the one who actually
fuck you for that.
Vito. Number 6: did we learn anything
I'm the
else?
one who had to fucking blur it out, asshole. I had to take control of Salvo's channel and blur that out.
Well, you're welcome. That was very funny of us to do. So.
Wait, Colton,
he gave me free material.
You have moderator access to Salvo's channel?
He gave it to me for a while. I don't have it now.
Oh.
I took it away after a week. But I made myself mod and banned Maya from his chat, and I wonder if he still knows. But he did unmod me. But the thing is, I told him all this in a call, and this was so weird. I never told anybody about this. Hold on, I'm about to leak something. So he was, and it's only because he gives a fuck now because it's fucking Salvo. But listen, I was in call with him, And he was like in the car, he was driving, and he like wanted to call me, and he's like, Colton, I know what you did. And I'm like, what, you mean like make myself mod? He's like, no. I'm like, ban Maya? He's like, no. And it's like he didn't know about either of those things before, so I just leaked it. And I'm like, what is it? And he's like, you know, buddy, you know. But it's so weird because he ended the call by saying like, love you, buddy, or something like that. And it wasn't like a sexual thing, just so everyone knows. But
okay,
it was
I just
so bizarre.
I'm sorry. I have to interrupt here. I just saw in the chat Bay ASMR is now flirting with me, and listen. Number one, I'm a married woman, and number two, I have no intentions of using Discord manipulation on you. If you want to eat a shit burrito, you can do it on your own time. If you're looking to get raped,
we won, boys.
Person, Salvo's your guy, not me.
All right.
I just want to say, we won. We won the poll. Colton wins the poll 54%. And by the way, this isn't even Colton. This is Colleen, my fake trans arc that like got the whole SFTP server like talking about what pronouns to call me for.
Damn.
So, I want you all to know that I'm prettier as a trans woman than CJ Brown, who looks like an actual
Colton, you know who you kind of look like?
Who?
You ever see that? I can't remember the guy's name. You ever see that YouTube channel where it's a guy who talks about like different electronics devices? He's a big fat guy and he wears a sport coat. And
he's a big fat guy who wears a sport coat. Thanks for that, buddy.
And he's got I'm not saying you're fat, but you just look like your face kind of looks like his, and he's got like a shelf full of electronics and stuff behind him. I wish I could remember the name of that channel, but this whole time I've been trying to think of who you look like.
I fucking hate my fat face. I wanted to
it's not a fat face. You have a lantern jaw. You know, all you gotta do is get buff.
Ooh. What I need is fucking surgery to get rid of my Junos. That's what I need.
Junos?
And,
whoa, okay, Jesus.
But
did you know that
I just wanted to like...
They were actually going to make a sequel to the movie Juno, and they were going to call it Junos, but they realized that didn't sound good.
I hate you.
What's
That's the worst thing I've ever heard, and you've clearly took that from someone that you heard like 2 years ago.
That's a Podawful original, baby. Bank on it. Follow me.
I met the director of Juno. He was an awesome guy.
Subscribe to me on YouTube. Podoff. I'm Nightwave Radio registered trademark of Podawful on YouTube. You can find me at awful.tube. That's my YouTube channel, awful.tube. You can follow me on Twitter at Podawful or at the N-word.
Thank you.
All right.
That's your Twitter at?
Yo, Podawful. Let's go.
All right. Thank you, Podawful. Thank you for coming on.
I love you guys. You guys are my new best friends.
Yes!
I'm disappearing from this community again after tonight. I'm sorry.
I'm going to be hiring you all for the Podawful news team, and I do expect to get nudes from you.
All right.
Dude, I would love to be a part of the Podawful news team, unironically.